No, that's better too.
Oh, I see it says live on Facebook, but I don't see
Oh,
it
it's
on
still-
Facebook.
Still loading. There you go. How's that? Is it there? Bree?
Hold on, my daughter was yelling at our
Oh,
puppy in the background, so I muted myself.
Mayugilig.
Huh?
Did you get
Oh,
it live?
I see it. I see it now. Yep.
Okay. So can you mute your computer, maybe?
I'll mute. Yeah, I'll mute the Zoom.
Danggak Momo.
Oh, there's Gil. Gilnig.
Iwan danggak Momo.
Ja, König.
What the one?
Chiguaha. Chiguaha.
Chikwaha. Chikwaha.
All right, let's get going. He said, all right.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Okay, I didn't know it was locked.
You okay there?
Yeah. Oh, cool. Hello.
Newell, Lewey.
Together?
No Dewey?
Good?
No Dewey?
Yeah, just a second. So somebody just asked what happened to my face. I ran into a oak step.
It doesn't come over.
I'm putting steps in the house. I'm making new steps. And when I was putting them together, one of the boards slipped out from underneath me and I fell forward into the next step up. Oh my God.
Oh, ow.
My
Yeah.
God.
It hurt.
You black eye?
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Newell,
Everybody
you
ready?
have
So
a hand up with
before
that.
we get going, I'm gonna have some acknowledgements, and if you can mute yourself, unless you need to speak, please feel free to speak as well. I want you to participate any way you can, but if we can mute ourselves, unless you're speaking, then we'll,
Am I native?
everyone will be able to hear
I don't-
better.
I don't.
All right, am I loud enough right now? I hope. Okay. So acknowledgements, I just want to give thanks to Wabanaki Public Health for providing the space, support, and opportunity to share in the recovery of the Passamaquoddy language. I want to thank also some of my mentors, fellow learners like me, and helpers. Jamie and my family for putting up with me as a linguist and always listening to me. It's interesting sometimes what linguists think about, as some of these guys on here already know. And I want to thank some of the mentors as well. Dolly Apt, Gracie Paul, Brenda Lazada, Dwayne Toma, Wayne Newell, Cyril Francis, Donald Sucktoma, Reggie Stanley, and other elders from the community that I may have missed. And then there are those that have gone before us: Alan Toma, Cozy Nicholas, David Francis, Alan Sockabasin, Mary Bassett, and many, many more, my parents. And I want to thank the linguists also that I work with, Imelda Purley, Roger Paul, Norvin Richards, Robert Levitt, and a few others as well there. So any questions before we get going? We're going to review very quickly today. I don't know, some people may be new, but we're going to review quickly as to what we've been covering. And then we're going to look at, I want to be able to get to a song also, because it's good. It's easier to learn from a song also. And I also want to share with you some of the picture method stuff that I do. And I don't think we've done that before. unless somebody on here says, yes, we did. Anybody
Pat.
familiar with the picture method?
Mrs. Russo just emailed me.
Excuse me? Okay. So again, we're going to run through quickly because we've gone over this stuff. And so I want to, we'll just start right in. Wayne Gill. And I'm just going to read the Passamaquoddy and then we can go on. We're going to go on and introduce ourselves as well. Dungaklo Gilwo, Newell Lewey Deliriz, Passamaquoddy-Maliseet, Passamaquoddy-Maliseet, Gomachin Gizinchel Besk Naduje, Gektlivis, Tamaquake. And we looked at those last week. And we'll go back up to the other one too. So the ones we want to concentrate on, because I introduced myself, Newell Lewey Deliriz, Passamaquoddy-Maliseet, Passamaquoddy-Maliseet, Gomachin Gizinchel Besk Naduje, Gektlivis. Anybody can jump in. Gektlivis.
Kylie and Lewis.
Oh, Lewin.
Uh-huh.
Tom Doyle, the Lewis,
Gok Tom.
Nedge,
Laura Louie.
Laura Louie.
Good, good.
Uh-huh.
Godnell Passamaquoddy.
This is Passamaquoddy-Maliseet, good?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, one of the items that I have for picture class is the fork. So I was looking at that today and it's in Passamaquoddy, it's Mitsud. And in Nagutkuk, it's Mitsudie. So, all right, so let's see how old people are. Ktujayan, Ktujayan. So we pronounce that KT. Ktujayan, whoops.
Ton Kachayan.
Done?
Kuta
Done.
Jane,
So that first word,
Don.
Don Kuta Jane,
yeah, Ktujayan, Kta.
To
And then somebody might say, "Angol, Madagajiji awik, Nick Mawik Higineik, Bulnatsagya Nick Mawik Higineik." So here, what we're saying, sorry, is I don't know. I haven't seen those numbers before, but oh, just a minute, I'll go look at them. So let's go look at them. And if I asked you how old you were, like myself, I said that I'm 61, right? So 61. I'm going to have to put this together with these endings. So I said, Gomachin Gazinsk Jelbesk. So Norvin, how old are you? Tantujayan?
Noinsk Chel Esquinodic.
Newinsk?
Noinsk
Good.
Chel Esquinodic.
Whoops.
I wish it were the first one, but it's the second one.
Yeah, 49. Okay, so So when we went over the numbers, like 1 through 10, Besk, Niz, Nihi, Nell, Nun, Gamachin, Olawiganig, Ogumolchin, Esquanatic, Quadinsk. And then we go up into, for the younger folks, and I said this class is geared for 6 to 95, right? So I would sing the numbers just so that they could get used to hearing them. And it's a little more easy for them to pick them up. So I would say, Besk, Niznihi, now none, Gamachin, Olwiganug, Ogumolchin, Esquanatic, Quadinsk. So it just gives them something to pick up on. But older people can sing it as well, like I just did. That's not bad for a 61-year-old. Kudanku, Nizanku, Sanku, Nawanku, Nawanku, Gamachin, Gizanku, Gizanku, Ogumolchin, Gizanku, Ogumolchin, Gizanku, Esquanadeg, Gizanku, Nizinsk. So, okay, so Nizinsk, and when we start with that, 20 through 21, oops, sorry. My pen keeps coming out. There we go. So Nizinsk, Jelbesk, Nizinsk, Jelniz, all the way up through Esquanadeg. Jelesquanadeg, Nizinsk, Jelesquanadeg would be 29. So and I did it through the 30s as well. Sinsk. And then I stopped. But so now you would have to take the 40s. Sorry. The 40s through 90s. And add Jelbesk, Jelniz, Jelnihi, Jelnel, Jelnun, Jelgamachin, Jel Olawiganug, Jel Ogumolchin, Jel Squanadeg. And you can do that, and you can keep going for a long, long time, longer than we have time for. But so that's how you would say your age. So next week, everybody's going to be able to say their age, right? Okay, so back to those words that we looked at, right? Nijiawiyik, Nijiawiyik,
Yawik.
Nagud. So, oh, Nagud, Jiawiyik, 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 yeah.
Yawik.
The other one we had was Natsagi, Natsagiak,
Natsagia.
and Mao, Bacon, okay. So we don't want to spend a whole lot of time on those, right? But we do want to be able to say those and learn those. Here, I'm just going to briefly say the Passamaquoddy words, and you guys go ahead and mute yourselves again. Background noise. And then, so those are going to be the sounds of the letters that we have in our alphabet. Apid. Ubbas. Uden. And then in some of the vowel blends, and this is certainly not all of them, we got oat, apid,
Mil.
lawmill,
Lamil.
zabai,
Dabai.
say,
Fixay.
skuya, and then the consonants. I'm gonna break out of here for a second and share a different screen. So here are the consonants that we have in our language, right? So that, and don't worry so much about the voiced and unvoiced phrases, but the sounds of the letters, right? That these are the way that they're going to be pronounced. And there are guidelines around this, and some people have asked about that in the past, and we're going to get into a little bit of that a little bit later on, maybe rules of grammar and how things look. Basically, if the letter is standing alone, I don't know if it says that or not. Oh, I see it. It says it in a different guide, but we got some examples below. So if you see a C, we're going to say J.
Ja.
And the K is going to be G. Yep.
Hi guys. Can everyone mute their it's really hard to hear.
Can we,
Sounds like there's some wind noise going on.
okay, can we mute our computers? There's a little microphone down in the left-hand corner. Okay, so the S is going to sound like a Z. T is going to be D. So if we look at some of the words for the unvoiced C sound, we got chi. Oh, sorry, because let's go back, because we can also sound like a ch. My pen won't stay on. And a k, p, gwa, sa, and t. So if we looked at some of those sounds, right? Chigwaha, kachigwaha, kachigwaha. So that C in there is going to have this sound in there. And if we looked at the unvoiced C, jigan, jigan. Again, chigwaha, but we're looking at the K in there. And that's going to have the K sound to it. Kachigwaha, because it's next to a C. And this one up here is the same. The C is next to the K, so it's going to have that unvoiced sound. So got you, got you for the K, unvoiced. I mean voice, sorry. Have I got those mixed up? Yeah, got you for the voice. Oh, I see up here. I had the unvoiced K. Ka, kachigwaha, kachigwaha. And then the P, unvoiced. Jeep luggin, Jeep luggin. We're going to have that. We're going to keep that P sound. Down here, we're going to have the voiced, sorry, unvoiced P. And then the P voiced is going to be bull, b. Bulakwi, bulakwi. Hold on just a minute. And then the unvoiced Q is quide. And then the voice Q is going to be guspem, guspem. And the S, sugwan, sugwan. And this S is unvoiced because of the apostrophe in front of it. And that usually indicates that there was a letter there that is not there anymore. And if I was guessing, and I think Norvin and Roger would know the answer, that it was probably an S that is not used anymore. Excuse me. So the next one is a voiced S, Zamagwan, Zamagwan, unvoiced T, Tamawe, Tamawe, and that's because of the apostrophe in front of the T as well. And if I had to guess there, I would guess that this was going to be a W in front of that, if they're the one that the apostrophe represents. So. Open Zoom. Did I say Tamawe? Tamagan. Sorry, Tamagan. With the Moagan. All right. So the voice T, again, is it like in done? Done? All right. So I know we're moving quick, but we went over these before. So does anybody have any questions on any of those? And again, I can send these all to you. Just drop your email in the comment box. No questions? We're going to move on so we can get to other stuff too. Okay, whoops. Share a document again. All right, so one more review is that we're going to have Wuli Juat Das Wewin Naga Wikwiman Gusimik Gusimik Gusimizik Najipo. I'm having a hard time talking today. Najib Binia, set the table for me and call your younger siblings to come and eat. And again, I'm just gonna go over these quickly. So that's for Maliseet. But Mitsud, Kastanahuzud, Walid, Duusmud, Samagwan, Mikunanes, Mkwan. All right. Everybody all good? Any questions? We've gone over this. You can actually print this out when I sent it to you, and you could make placemats for your table. And we did that. Oh, and weather. All right. You got a sneak peek at the next page. Sorry. Let's just quickly go to the weather page. So Elgiskok, and Elgiskok is kind of like weather, but it's really saying how the day is, But if you want to say, how is the weather? Dan Elgiskit. And we can practice some of these as well. So somebody want to try them? This one first. Elgiskok.
Elgiskok,
Elgiskok,
Elgis.
Olgiskok.
Olgiskok.
Elgiskok. Chihuahua. Donald Gisket.
Donald
Donald
Gisket.
Donald Gisket.
Donald Gisket.
Donald
Good,
Gisket.
right? It ends in
Donald
D,
Gisket.
a D sound. Donald Gisket, whoops. All right. Will Giska, will Gis,
Or Giscot.
will
Will
Gisket,
Gisket.
Well,
will
Gisket.
Gisket,
Gisket.
will
Gisket.
Gisket.
Will Gisket.
And
Will
you'll notice
Gisket.
that some people will say will Gisket, or they'll say Edgy will Giskok. And one is that the weather is good or nice. And then this one here, you're saying that Edgy will Giskok, it's really nice today. It's very nice today. But if it's not, then you're gonna say Mudgigisket,
Muji Gisket.
Mochi Gisket.
Mudgigisket,
Moji Gisket.
Gizooswil,
Well,
Gazoos wheel.
Gizooswil,
Gizooswil.
Goosewhere.
Gemiwin, 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 one,
Kamiwan.
N.
Niwan.
Anyone?
Sounds like that at the end. Gemiwin,
Kamiwan.
Niwan.
Edudaluk,
Doodalog.
Edudaluk,
A
really,
doodalog.
really hard.
Edudalog.
Edudalog.
Alukit,
Alukit.
Alukit,
Alukit.
Lukit.
Gagaskalukit,
Guess.
Gagas.
Alukit.
Lukit.
Gagask, just a little
Gagas.
bit cloudy.
Yes.
Gask.
Alugit.
Gagask,
Gugask.
parts, right? Gagask,
Good.
Gask.
Gagaskalukit, Wijousin,
Lukit.
Ujausen.
Wijousin, Wiskalumpsin,
Wiskalumps.
Galamson.
Wiskalumpsin,
Wiskalumps.
Galamson.
Wiskalumps.
Tulipsun, Tulipsun, yeah,
Tulipsun.
right? Tulipsun,
Tulipsun.
Tulipsun, yep. Sunisia,
Sunisia.
Pasun, right? Pronounce both letters in the front. PS.
Sunny, yeah.
Anisia.
Pasunisia,
Sunisia.
Isia.
Sunisia.
Sunisia. Sunisia.
Sunisia. Sunisia.
Sunisia. I'm just trying to phonetically spell, but I'm butchering the word, so I'll erase it. Edujipsuk,
Edujipsug.
Edujipsa,
Edujipsuk.
yeah, snowing really hard.
Edujipsuk.
And this one we see occasionally, Wiscomquesu,
Wiscomquesu.
Wiscomquesu,
Wiscomquesu.
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 Biscuin,
Biscuin.
Skuan.
Biscuin.
the ending of that. Biscuin,
Biscuin.
Paquam is ice. Paquam easier,
Quamisia.
Omisia.
like, just like the one
Yeah.
above, right? Pasun easier, Paquam easier,
Omisia.
Comisia.
Xipide,
Sipida.
KS, right? Pronounce both
Xipide.
letters.
Sipida.
Xipide,
Sipida.
Gazipade.
Tkayu,
Tkayu.
TK, Tkayu. Remember what I told you about those letters, right? That you gotta practice them, because if you're speaking English, English don't have these sounds. So we have to learn to say them. Bedagig,
The ducky.
Dog
Ducky.
Dagi.
Mummegwagan,
Manmegwagan.
Mummegwagan.
Manmegwagan.
Even wrote it phonetically over here for myself.
Manmegwagan.
Mon Megwagan.
Mummegwagan.
Like Wagon.
So there's a GW sound in there? Oh, that's
Yeah.
Q. I'm sorry. Okay.
Wagon. Wagon.
Wagan. Gwa,
Wagon.
right here. Yeah.
Wagon.
Mummegwagan.
Manmegwagan.
And today is Pemkiskok.
Mkiskok.
So if we talk a little bit about the weather, we could say that El Giskok, Pemkiskok, Madawen, Kajituan, Kudualan, Kazna, Kudiwilgiskit. So somebody want to try that one?
Yeah.
Elkiskok, Bemkiskok, Madawan, Gajituan, Goodawalun, Gizna, Goody, Wilgiskut.
Chigwaha? Anybody else? Was that Bree?
Yeah.
Yep.
Giskok.
Nita.
Nida? Okay, Nida, Alukid.
Demnu.
Milan. Milan.
Nida
One.
Lukat Tamanu
One.
Kamiwan.
Give me one. Demnude.
Temnuda.
Demnude. Yeah. Nida, Alukid, Demnude, Gamiwan.
Nida Alukid. Temnuda. Kamiwan.
So this one down here is easy to say, right? Ag Wogiskok, Yud Bemkiskok.
Edgywall Giskok.
Yud Giskok.
Good Pimkishkok.
Giskok. Yud Giskok.
Chigwaha. All right. So anybody have questions here or you want to review anything? All good? Move on. All right. And we're going to keep reviewing some of this stuff, right? Because we need to practice, practice, practice. So one thing I want to, I know a few people have asked about like grammar and then like rules of writing and all of that. So here's the little thing that I think I got this from Norvin actually, somewhere. But I gave my brother all the canoes. And here I wrote it out in 6 different ways, right? Naziwas, Gizimilano, Sida Aguidano. Milano, Naziwas, Sida Aguidano. Sida Aguidano, Naziwas, Gizimilano. Naziwas, Sida Aguidano, Nagizimilano. Gizimilano, Sida Aguidano, Naziwas. Sida Aguidano, Nagizimilano, Naziwas. And I've asked speakers in the past which one they like, because if you match it, I gave my brother all the canoes. It would kind of follow this one. But most of the speakers that I talked to chose E for some reason, right? But if you talk to anybody who would understand Passamaquoddy and you said any of these, they would know what you were saying. And I put this out there and I'll include it in the mailing today, just so you can practice saying it in different ways. And if you'll notice that in this particular thing, the only 2 words that stay together all the time are these ones.
Oguidono?
Sida Oguidano. Yeah.
Oguidono.
Oguidano.
Sida Oguidano.
Guidino,
Yeah, good.
Quick,
Guidino, de,
quick,
Guidino,
Quidino,
Video, Kidano,
Quidino,
Kidano.
Quidino.
So again, there's some structure to the language, but there's some different ways to say stuff as well. So if you talk to somebody at Zebaik or Township or St. Mary's or Tobic, they may say it one of these ways. Just like a lot of other stuff in our language, like tree, for example. At Zebaik, they say Stockwin, but in Township, they say Ubuz. All right, so now I'll show you, whoops. I'm going to show you a little bit of our picture map.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how neat this is.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
And I want to just do a time check
So
too
much
here.
room for activity.
All right, so I'm going to show you a little bit of our picture method, right? Because this again is going to show us some grammar
In my office until like next year.
as how you say things, right? And how you say the word.
What was I doing?
Sage, you're not on mute.
Keys. I need keys.
So that word right there, numio. Excuse me. That word right there means that he or she saw him or her. So that's in third person, right? So if I want to say that I saw somebody, can you still see me? I don't know how this all works yet.
Yeah, we can see
You
you.
don't see your
Okay, so
screen
when
though.
I teach the picture method, and I'm gonna try and find a way to do it on here also, I use something like
Looking
this.
at 3.
Can,
and I
can-
don't
can you
even
see that?
remember what.
can everybody see that or no?
I don't
Yes.
understand
Uh-huh.
Okay,
why we have so many
and that
dogs.
says
We can't-
Numia, Numiag, Numitun.
I have some giant Sharpies, but I don't know where the rest are.
So somebody's not
You have
muted
all I
there.
need.
Who's that?
Cause I bought like a pack of 12. I don't.
I'm sorry.
Sage, can you mute your mic?
Newell, you can go in and mute everybody except for yourself too.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm trying to. You guys couldn't see that screen I was sharing, could you?
No.
Yeah. Yeah. So
No,
let's
we,
go
we,
back.
we saw the screen.
The what?
We saw the earlier screen, but maybe not the most recent one.
You didn't see that one.
We did
Yeah.
not see that one.
There it is.
Okay, so I wrote this word out. I have this document, right, which shows me different, when I'm using this picture method here, I have all of these pictures of a boy, tables, girls, eggs, women, houses, bears, roads, spoons and forks. I have all of those, but so the particular word I'm looking for now, and it's on this picture, is here. It's Numia, Numiyag, Numitun, Numituno, and I'll break that down in a second. But what I wrote on there, and I thought you were seeing it, was this word here is Numial, and that means he or she saw him or her. And that's in third person. And if you go and look for in the dictionary, that's what you're going to find, right? So we have to find we want to know how to say it in first person. So I would say Numia, right? And down here, if we say Numia, Ginosis, I'm saying it in singular. Numia skinusis. And if I'm going to pluralize, if I see more than one, I'm going to say numiag skinusisig. And if I'm talking about a table, I'm going to say numitun dweepud. And if I see a bunch of tables, numituno dweepudio. So a couple of things. If we look at the next set of words, right? I don't know what you can see on your camera. If I still see the picture that I see. Numia emquan, numia emquanug. Sorry, numiag emquanug, numitun mitsud or mitsudie, and numituno mitsudio or mitsudieo, yeah. Mitsudio, I see the forks. So, and like I said, I didn't want to talk about animate and inanimate, but that's what they are. So if we're looking at I would set these up in rows as singular, animate, plural animate, singular inanimate, and plural inanimate. So if we're looking at how to pluralize and what we're talking about, if I say numia, I can say numia skinusis, numia emquan, numia muin, numia apid. But if I'm going to say numiag, that means I'm talking about more than one. Skinusis, or emquanug. So what to note here is that this word, the plural verb of IC, is ending in K, right? And so is the plural of what I'm looking at. And then on the inanimates, I have to erase that. Nimitun, dweepud, nimitun, mitsud. But if I'm going to the plurals, I'm going to say nimituno, dweepudio, nimituno, mitsudio. And again, we have the L matching over here on either word. So that's what I would put down. I would say numia skinusis, numiag skinusisig, numitun dweepud, numituno dweepudio, numitun out, numituno outio, numia emquan. Oh, sorry. Right here? Is that better? What words? I'm holding the card up. Can you see the card? Okay. So, well, okay. So I would say numia.
Nimia
emquan.
Numia emquan.
Numia emquan.
Numiag emquanug.
Numiag
emquanug.
emquanug.
Numia emquan.
Numitun mitsud.
Numitun mitsud.
Numituno
Mitsud.
mitsudio.
Numitunio mitsudio.
So,
Numituno.
and then, I mean, there's a lot of words, right? There's a lot of verbs in Passamaquoddy, like nudua, and they're gonna be similar too, right? When the word you're going to look up is going to be different than the word that we're going to use. But if you're going to say you're hearing somebody, right? Nutuwa, nutuwag, nutuman, nutumuno. So you can see that they're similar, right? The K is at the end of each plural and the L is at the end of each plural. So you can take almost any verb in the language and do that. And I'm saying almost any because there are exceptions probably that that won't fit. So those are the rules unless I tell you differently. So on this sheet on the computer here, we do have the negatives also, right? That you don't see something. Made. And you can see that the ending is going to change on that word also.
Newell, somebody asked you to hold them higher.
Oh, okay. This one? Is it better like that? I don't know where it is because I can't see. Oh, I can see it.
Right,
There you go.
That's good.
That's high.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but now I'm talking about the form that I'm sharing, right? If we look at the first numia here, I say madanimiao.
Madanimiao.
I have to change the way the word ends because I'm talking about the negative. Made is like not or don't. I don't see it. So madanimiao. Madanimiao skinusis. I didn't see the boy. I don't see the boy. Madanimiao. Yes? Somebody have a question? Norvin? Yep, no. Okay, so this one is Madanimiawiik. Again, the K is going to stay the same on there, but we have to change the word from the positive, from the positive to the negative. And I wrote over Nimitun, but it does say that there. Let's see. So then if I want to change it to, I didn't see a table. Madanimituan, 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 Duipud,
Duipud.
Madanimituan,
Madanimituan. Duipud.
Madanimituan. And then if I'm saying I didn't see the forks, Madanimituan, no. And again, don't try to say it fast. You don't have to, right? Right here. Nimituano. Madanimituano.
Madanimituel.
Nimituano.
Madanamituano.
Nimituan.
Namituano.
Yes. Chigwaha. Yep. So I have about hundreds of pictures, but and it's much easier if I set it up with like if you were in front of me on a table, and that's the way I normally do it. And I'm trying to think of a way that I could do it over this way too, because it flows a lot better than trying to put it on a sheet like this. So if you're talking again about the singulars, plurals, singulars, plurals, it depends on what you're talking about. And like apid, apijig, wigwam, wigwamo, you're talking about different things, but you can say almost any verb, right? That's going to fit this format. Any questions there? And I know it's a lot too, but we're gonna go over it again and again. And we'll change the verb too, to learn different ones.
Newell, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm sorry I joined late and you may have already covered this.
but why would a fork be inanimate and a spoon would be animate?
Because that's the rule. No. So that's a very good question. So linguists sometimes cause a lot of problems, right?
Yeah.
And so if I ask a native speaker of the language, like say Gracie, for example, you know, what is whatever, is Mitsud animate or inanimate? And you know, maybe she knows. But like some of the older speakers are like, I don't know, but this is how you would say it in plural. And if you're talking about many forks, this is how you would say it. Mitsudiel.
It just is. That's why.
And so sort of it just is, but really it's like she knows how to say it in plural, and she knows how to say spoons in plural. Emquanug, Mitsudiel. But and I've heard a lot of different ways of saying, you know, why is it animate, inanimate? You know, a lot of animals are animate as well. So if you say spoon and cup, plate, I'm just trying to think back on our place setting. Those things are animate. And basically it's like if they hold water or have life, that they would be animate.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's the short explanation.
Good enough for me.
So yeah, I just, one of my helpers just said they never learned about animate, inanimate. And you wouldn't if you're growing up with the language, you know, like any language, right? If you're talking about Spanish or some other language, they don't teach you what's feminine or masculine. They just talk about different things. And after a while, you know how to address a table or a chair or a car or a person.
Right.
And that's the same with Passamaquoddy. People just grew up knowing how to address certain things. All right, so we're going to jump out of there. And okay, so now we're going to go into something. He's right on it. There we go. All right, so Children's Honor Song. It's a long song to sing because you would sing all of these chants. I'll call these chants up here 4 times. And then each of the verses, and in between you'd sing the chant as well. So I think that when I recorded this on Facebook, it was, I think, like 9 minutes. We're not going to take that long today because we're going to sing it at some point, but we're just going to go over the meaning of the words and how they come together, right? So to know that, we have to know how that tune sounds. And that says, away, oh, hey, 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 away, oh, hey. Sorry, let's grab a drink here. So that's kind of the tune of the song, and we'll play with a drum at some time, but not today. I just want to be able to show you that I wrote it down, and with the help of Dolly and Robert and a few others, and I got this song from Tobik, actually, the Good drummers, one of my mentors that has passed on, right, Diamond Nicholas. So we decided to write it down and put it in paper form. So the song goes, Moosum sweet Jeep luggin, Moosum sweet Jeep luggin, Yalidwiad, Yod skit gomig. So that, as you can see underneath, it says Grandfather Eagle that soars over the earth. Najigil wahan, wazizug, and that says to go and look for the children, which is wazizug, right? The children. But it says it twice because in order to keep this tune going, It has to go Musum sweet plugin. Yalid we ad yutskit kamig. Najigil wahan. Wazizug. And maybe it sounds better with a drum too, to drown me out a little bit. But that's how that all fits together. So, and you know, I one of my mentors, Brenda, I was sending her some stuff, and I said, you know, hey Brenda, how, you know, I want to be able to say this, I want to be able to say that, and she's like, you got to stop thinking in English. So it's like, it's not a direct translation, right? Like those, I gave my brother all the canoes. Well, you know, there's ways to say it, and it doesn't have to be in English order to do that. So when we get to singing this, we'll break it down more, but that's what they mean. It says, Moshum Sweet G plugin, that's the grandfather eagle. Yalidwiad, the one that's soaring over. Yod, Skitkamig, this earth. So even though you see the translation is a little bit different. Okay, so the second verse is Musum sweet G plugin. Yalidwiad Yutskitkamig. Muskuwan wazizug, yuktug wazizug. So there's a new word in there, yuktug. So yuktug, these children, yuktug, these ones. And if you notice, Muskuwan is spelled M-S-K. You can spell it like that also. Muskuwan. So it depends on who's writing it, they would spell it. So look for, I'm sorry, find. Muskuwan, go find them. So the next verse, somebody want to sing it? We'll sing it together next week. Musum sweet G plugin, Yalidwiad Yutskit kamig, Milan. Oops, sorry. I jumped a verse. We drew, see a lot, and I can't pick it up like in the middle. Musum sweet G plugin, Yalidwiad Yutskit kamig. Wijukaman wazizug, yuktug wazizug. All right, so Wijukaman is the new word there. Help them, right? Help them, children. So now we would go to Milan, and then the last one would be Gakiman. And then here we got Knabizon. And there may be some learners out there that know what that means, right? Bees one?
Medicine?
Yep. Medicine. But so by putting this on there, I'm saying your medicine. Grandfather Eagle soars over the earth. Give the children your medicine. So you can even, yes. Somebody just said if their mic was working, they'd be singing with me. That's awesome. So if you look at the translation here, right? Milan Knabizun, Wazizug. It says, give the children your medicine. But it actually, it's give your medicine to the children if you kind of followed it. And the last verse is Gakiman, teach them. Gakiman, Skijenewe,
Kitchen away.
the native traditions or the native way. Skijinaway right there. And then teach is right here, Gakiman. All right, so if you look at this song, and if you look at the words that are the verbs, you got A-N, 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 and A-N. So that's saying, that's like a imperative or a command to go and do something. Milan. So if I was telling you to give it to me, I would say Milan. But if I'm telling you to give it to somebody else, I'm going to say Milan. So a lot of our verbs are once you get the basis of the verb, you're going to be able to parse them out into a way that you can say it correctly depending on what you're talking about. So Milan, Milin, Milan, Milin. Does somebody want to sing the song? Next week with a drum. Somebody needs to remind me though. Is that good?
Yeah.
More questions? Okay.
Newell, did you say you had sent out these slides in advance?
I didn't send them out in advance, no.
Oh, okay.
Would that work better for some people if they went out ahead of time?
Maybe, but how can we get them now?
I can email them to you.
Okay, should we email you? Should we email you?
Put your email address in the comment box
Oh, yeah. Okay,
and I'll pick that up.
gotcha.
Okay.
I'll leave them.
Yep.
Newell,
Yep.
do you
Terry Francis, go ahead. Somebody had a question. I thought it was Terry.
Yeah, I'm at Laura's, but I got like a laptop and her iPad. Do you use a book chili? A book chili? The upside down E.
No. So,
Good.
Do you
So let
use
me show
all
you.
the letters?
I'll show you what that is here in a second. Here, I'm going to share a whiteboard, Terry, and I'll show you. So
Okay.
like if I say Madakmikuk, does anybody know how to spell that?
M-O.
Is it?
M-O-T-A-H-K.
Madak.
Me. M-I-K-U-H-K.
Like that.
Yeah.
Madakmikuk. So this O in the middle right here, it used to be written like that. Because some people say Madak Migug, but they don't say the O. But some people do. Madak Migug. Madak.
Brenda teaches it as a silent O.
Yep.
Yeah.
Silent O, exactly right. So if we look back at our colors, let me just bring that up so I can show you too. A little bit of that, maybe.
what's Madoc?
It's the that's township. Is that the word you're looking for?
Madakmiguk, Peter Dana Point.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm just looking for something. Okay. And I'm going to share it with you. Okay, so there's the word for colors here. We've gone over that in the first week or two. And maybe we'll review that again next week also, this color chart. But if you look at this word here, ezabadozo, that O is a schwa as well. So some people say ezabadozu, and some people say ezabdozu. You can hear the distinction between what is and who does and who doesn't, but both words are acceptable.
That really confused me before you explained it to me, Newell.
Sorry?
I said that was something that really confused me before you explained it to me, Newell.
Yeah.
Because you can hear some people say it and some people don't.
Right, exactly, yep. And these two words for transparent, right, are a difference between how you might learn it. And most people at Madakmigug would say Azamka Badazu. And then some people at Zbaik might say it as well, but most of them say Azabadazu. So that's a lot for today. We'll break, but I want to have any questions, comments, concerns. You can put them in the comment box. You can email me, and we want to put some more sentences together as well. So